festival is the fundraising aspect, and there are organisations that are very dear to my heart. We've had the Nick Alexander Memorial Trust with the stage of the same name all weekend. We also had our friends from Tiny Changes, the Scott Hutchison family charity, involved in the weekend as well. My friends from Way Out Arts in Sierra Leone are represented at the open mic stage with the Joe Strummer Foundation, and there's just a whole different bunch of stuff going on. And overseeing all of it is our friends at the LE8 Coalition, who year on fucking year do an incredible job raising funds, raising awareness, and organising about half of this fucking festival as well. And for Jeff and Brian and everybody, and Nick and everybody at the LE8 Coalition, I'm so very, very grateful that they're here this weekend. They're going to be there next year as well, which we'll come to in a little bit. That represents something important to me. And we live in a world that's getting worse, I think, and scarier. And there are some real live bastards around, aren't there? Putting their head above the parapet and working hard to make this world smaller and more scared and more authoritarian and less kind. And I think that fucking sucks. And that's the depth of political analysis that you should expect from me. I wrote this next song about 9 years ago because I thought things were getting bad. In fact, at the time I thought they were as bad as they could possibly be. Again, that's the kind of political analysis that you should depend on me for. But what can a songwriter do? Not very fucking much, to be honest. I wrote this song. The world leader, Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump paid no attention. Unbelievable. I know. But what I can do is I can represent the things that I give a fuck about and the values and the types of behaviour, and just catch out as a match for fucking me in the one place in the world where I have agency, and that's here. I'm grateful to you for being a community and for treating each other well. And I'm sure you've all heard me say this before, but as we fight the fights we need to have in the coming years, let us not become the people that we are fighting against. Do not become angry and small and scared and hateful. Stay joyous, stay open, stay loving, stay forgiving. Stay kind. This song's called Be More Kind. History's been leaning on me lately. I can feel the future breathing down my neck. And all the things I thought were true when I was young and you were too, turned out to be broken. And I don't know what comes next. You know, decided that it's going to lose its mind. Be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind. Starting raising walls around the world now, like apples raised upon a cornered cat. On the between the things that can and can't be said, we stop talking to each other. There's something wrong with that. So before you go out searching, don't decide what you will find. Be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind. You should know you're not alone. Trouble comes and trouble goes. How this ends The wind, the both of us, sand and the sea, and where the dry land stands, hard to say. As the current drags us by the shore, we can no longer stay the shore who's drowning, or if they can be saved. So when you're out there floundering like a lighthouse, I will shine. Be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind. Like a beacon reaching out to you and yours, and me and mine. Be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind. Has decided that it's going to lose its mind. Be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind. Thank you, friends.